mistake I made when getting into a healthier lifestyle was my extreme approach. It was after an event 12 years ago now. Yeah, I just felt like I'd never felt before. I just wanted to say a few things about detoxing, or what most people think is what they call detoxing. In my opinion, it's a word that is not accurate. It's like a process. If you give your car the most potent fuel of 4-star petrol, a fuel that its engine thrives upon, then what do you expect is going to happen? It's going to improve its performance, right? So it's kind of like how I like to see this as well, is a protocol or a health protocol is such an important part of our lives. Because our body is like this incredible biological machine that just keeps on dealing with whatever we put it through. And for me, this process is about stopping and consuming things that we know consciously that are just doing us an incredible amount of good. And it's a change of pattern. So it's like a lot of people say, like, diet, right? Diet it's a way of life. Diet is a way in which we eat, way in which we consume on a day-to-day basis. But what happens when you interrupt that pattern? What happens when you interrupt that way of life that you've chosen? Something happens, right? The body adjusts, does something different. Food is a very emotional pattern that we fall into. We just think, right, to eat that, it's going to help me to not feel that emotion. So it's a great pattern breaker, this process of anything in your life, emotional, spiritual, physical. I'm doing a health protocol, I like to call it, and what that involves is very concentrated form of nutrition in a short space of time in those 2-3 days. So with yoga practices, breathing practices, drinking lots of water, I've followed a very specific process which I've refined year on year, and this process it's been very gentle, it's been light, it's not been too intense. When we consume in line with the natural environment that we live in, things that we know to lift our energy up, what's that going to do? If you consume more of that for a concentrated period of time, and you take rest and you rebalance and you allow yourself to just be, what kind of impact can that have? What kind of effect is it possible to cause as a result of following that process? And it's just an inquiry that I'm always looking into, because I think it's critical to investigate this in our own minds and our own bodies. For me, it's allows me to stop and rebalance and make better choices. Just take it on and be real and have a life that you want, rather than by the terms of what's dictated out there and how it should be. For more information about natural health and well-being, I'll be interviewing experts, I'll be sharing insights, telling you about the latest supplements and reviewing some of the best supplements in the world. I'll also be sharing recipes and information about how to enhance your natural health. So be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel right now.